Do this here on the 734 from WCCO. No, most of you are on your way to work or about to head out the door this time of day, so that's why we do this at 734. We're glad you're spending some time with us on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or wherever you get the 734. Glad to have you with us. Let's take a look at the weather. You might want to take a nap today. By the way, if it's 7:34 and you're already thinking about your nap this afternoon, you might be making some bad life choices or the best life choices. Best nap time from meteorologist in training, Katie Steiner, is noon. Right at straight up noon. Great day to be outside. It's going to be a nice day. A little below average, but if you're complaining about 75, no one cares. 75 is pretty great, isn't it? This is information you need to know. Should you mow or no today, mow it or have your kids mow it. Seth, if you're watching, today or tomorrow you'll be mowing our lawn. Katie says Thursday, chance of rain, so it'll be too late. It's going to be chances of rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so get that mow in tomorrow. Let's talk about the big story of the day. This is the biggest story of the day. The new State Fair food has been announced. This is like the best parlor game going, right? You can look at this list and decide what you might want to eat. Is it that smoked brisket taco or those cheesy sriracha funnel cake bites? Maybe this blueberry key lime pie or the halo cone, cotton candy, and blue raspberry soft serve. Oh, that looks so gross, but so delicious. Whole list on our website. What are you excited to try? I will say this year there's finally a couple things on a stick. We've had a little time away from items on a stick. Maybe that's coming back. What were you hoping to see? Leave a comment on Facebook, and we'll read some of those in just a minute right here. Let's get you up to date on some of the news headlines. Prosecutors have until noon today if they're going to file charges against two University of Minnesota wrestlers. These guys have been locked up in the jail since this weekend. Police are investigating criminal sexual conduct allegations against them. Here's kind of the timeline. The initial report, the incident happened at 1:19. Then a friend of the female victim called 911 after she told him that she had been sexually assaulted by the two athletes. Because they have not been charged, WCCO is not naming them. President Donald Trump will launch his 2020 campaign tonight. He's holding a rally in Orlando. Now, President Trump has fired 3 pollsters after the leak of some internal polling to news organizations. The Trump campaign has acknowledged the polls are real to CBS News, but called them incomplete and misleading. Polls from March show the president losing to former Vice President Joe Biden in key swing states.
Democrats are almost singularly focused on finding somebody they think can beat President Trump. But as they game that out, Joe Biden's supporters really think that he can beat the president, and that's a big reason why he's on top.
Former Vice President Biden is the first choice among Democrats in the CBS News survey, followed by Senators Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and Kamala Harris. As for Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, she was 7th among voters in that same national CBS poll. Pentagon ordering another 1,000 troops to the Middle East. The goal, according to the Pentagon, is to add more security in an area that's been reeling from those attacks on commercial ships. The U.S. has blamed Iran for those attacks. A record 34.5 million people visited the Twin Cities in 2018. Those people gave a big boost to the local economy.
Our state had a great year. It wasn't just the Super Bowl. It was great events like the Society of Women Engineers. It was X Games. And what's really important is the fact that we've been able to sustain nearly 36,000 hospitality jobs right here in Minneapolis.
Visitor spending pumped $8 billion into the region. One survey found 83% of first-time visitors say they wanted to come back. Many of those people were here during the winter. Love to have them back. Thousands of people can be downtown for the Pride Parade on Sunday, but don't go to the usual spot, Hennepin Avenue. It's closed for construction, so you'll just be standing there watching nothing. The parade on Sunday is going to start at 2nd Avenue and 3rd Street, and then it's going to go really, really fast all the way to Loring Park, ending right by the Convention Center. Pride Parade's such a great time, fun to come down for. This week is also going to be the first ever summer solstice concert series at the Vikings practice facility. Do we love this name or hate it? I think it's pretty clever. Solstice? Or are we overdoing the skull? Maybe it's not possible. 3 straight nights of music at the TCO Stadium. Here's the lineup. Rick Springfield, little Jesse's girl. Sheila E., St. Paul and Broken Bones will command the stage. If you're a season ticket holder, you'll get a discount to enter the Vikings Museum, and you got Team Store open there too. We have a link for tickets at WCCO.com. Big day for soccer in St. Paul. The U.S. men's soccer team takes the pitch in the opening round of their Gold Cup match. They play Guyana at Allianz Field. Be a beautiful night for a little bit of football out there. Match starts at 6:30 tonight. Let's get back to today's talker. We're talking about State Fair food. I've been trying to rank my top 10 of what I'm most excited to try on this list. There are about 30-some different new State Fair foods that have just been announced. A couple new vendors, too. Brim from Uptown, nice little natural kind of bowls restaurant. They got a space out there, which is cool. Cole is WCCO's digital guru.
Sure am.
Cole, what are the people saying?
All right, we have Cassie saying the sriracha funnel cake sounds like a crazy combo.
Yeah, like the sweetness, but with a little heat. I bet
Definitely.
That does sound good. Yep.
I'm looking forward to that one. We got Sue saying lamb, duck, I'll be eating good this year.
Right. The lamb is at Holy Land out at Midtown Global Market in the International Bazaar, and the duck is Giggles up on the north end there. That should be good.
Very nice. And then we got a couple people loving the tacos saying, and Annette saying, I love tacos. I'm excited to see the taco dishes. And Mary saying, tacos on a stick. Love it.
Right. Yeah. Have you ever had a deep fried taco?
I don't think so.
So I've had deep fried taco open, like in the shell, where you deep fry the shell, and it's awesome because it's like a burrito deep fry. So you get like that crunchy, soft.
There you go.
I think that's gonna be good. Taco Cat is who's doing that. Those guys are really great.
Very nice.
All right. I mean, it's the fair. It's all gonna be good. It's right around the corner. Summer starts on Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. That is the 734 from WCCO with most of the Twin Cities on the go. Thanks for making us your place for mobile news. Matt is back tomorrow. Until then, be nice to each other on the internet.